What is going on, everybody? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 7 o'clock premiere. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I like to shout out the channel members and shout out the mods and just shout out all my subscribers, period. I don't do that enough. Let you guys know I really care and appreciate you guys. Now, with that being said, let me get into this news, y'all. This right here is unfathomable for me. You know, that a teenage couple, boyfriend and girlfriend, would do this. There's next level evil on this planet walking among us right now, and it needs to be taken note of. You see these two people up here? These people were supposed to graduate yesterday from high school. Yesterday from high school. This story right here is out of Maryland. They're locked up in Annapolis, Maryland. Both of these two teenagers in jail, but they're from Harwood, Maryland. Shout out Harwood. Ladies and gentlemen, the two people you see on the screen are both 18 years old. The boy's name is Jonah Poole. The girl's name is Kylie Davis. I need to bring my notes closer. And both of these goofballs are charged with first-degree murder and arson. Yes, arson. Murderous firebugs they are. Ladies and gentlemen, these two people right here, in what seems to be a burglary, robbed the business of this man right here. This guy's name is Edward Stephen Koza. He was 67 years old. He was a business owner at a place called Tropic Bay Water Gardens. When these two people came across him, they did him dirty. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
Two Maryland teenagers are facing arson and murder charges of the brutal killing of an Anne Arundel County business owner.
Court documents reveal they allegedly bound their victim before lighting him on fire. Fox 5's Bob Barnard live tonight in Annapolis with this disturbing story. Bob?
Hey there, guys. The teen murder suspects are locked up here in the jail in Annapolis. They were supposed to graduate from high school today. Both were seniors at Southern High School in Harwood, that's here in Anne Arundel County. Now, we have mugshots of the two suspects, Jonah Michael Poole and Kylie Alyssa Dakes, both 18 years old, both charged with first-degree murder, assault, and arson. Detectives say they are boyfriend and girlfriend charged in the gruesome May 24th murder of a Davidsonville business owner. You can see the charred remains of the victim's pickup truck still there in the parking lot of his business, Tropic Bay Water Gardens on West Central Avenue in Davidsonville. Edward Stephen Koza was 67 years old. In court documents, Anne Arundel County police say Koza's hands, arms, and mouth were bound with tape, and he was set on fire in the back seat of his pickup truck. Police say he also suffered blunt force trauma to his head, and that there were signs of a struggle inside the store, that this may have been a burglary gone terribly wrong.
At this point, we're still trying to figure out exactly why they were in this business. We know that there was evidence of a struggle. We obviously know that human remains were found in this vehicle, determined to be the victim in this case. It's extremely tragic, heartbreaking case. But really want to say thanks to our investigators who are working around the clock the past week plus to gather evidence in the area there, surveillance evidence and other technology to assist us along with witness interviews and piece this thing together.
Now, police say the victim was bound and in the backseat of his truck, seen in this surveillance video from a Davidsonville gas station not far from the murder scene. Police say the video helped them track down the alleged killers. Suspect Dakes is seen here allegedly buying $10 worth of gasoline in the minutes before a passerby saw the victim's truck on fire. Police say a plastic gas can was found inside the burned out pickup truck. Now, Jonah Poole is also charged with burglarizing a popular seafood restaurant here in Anne Arundel County, Pirates Cove, a week before the break-in and murder in Davidsonville. Guys.
All right, guys, you've seen it. These two teenage devils sacrificing souls, sending them to the other world. Now, I'm going to read an article that has a lot more information on how vile these human beings are. I don't give a damn if they 18 years old or not. They'd have to go if it was up to me. But new laws implemented if I had the power to do so. That's Fucked up. They burnt this man up so bad, the scorch marks are still in the parking lot to remind everybody of where he died at a business he bust his ass to create and keep going. It's always those that contribute nothing that demand everything from those that are doing the right things out here. This is an absolute travesty. And these crimes need to be looked at it as such. Ain't a video game. Once you take these people out of here, they not coming back. Look at this. This is what the article reads. Anne Arundel, Maryland. I guess that's where this happened at. After police found a person dead in a burning car in front of a small business, investigators say a Bass Pro Shop baseball cap left at the scene led them to two suspects, a teen couple. It says what we know. On Saturday, May 24th, Anne Arundel County authorities responded to the Tropic Bay Water Gardens in Davidsonville, Maryland, in response to a pickup truck on fire in the parking lot. When firefighters arrived at the scene, they found the remains of a person in the back seat of the vehicle. Officials believe the victim to be a 67-year-old Edward Stephen Koza, owner of the Tropic Bay Water Gardens, and the car he was killed in was his. Investigators found that Koza's hands and arms were bound with tape and his mouth taped over. Koza also suffered blunt force trauma to his head. According to the autopsy, his death has been ruled a homicide. Of course it has. Officials say there was a smell of gasoline from the burning car, and the victim had a melted spout for a plastic fuel container that was found inside the back seat. They also found a Bass Pro Shop baseball hat on the ground near Koza's car, which investigators say appeared to be new. Inside the shop, which sells supplies for gardens and garden ponds, investigators found signs of a struggle with things knocked over and broken. Jonah Michael Poole and Kylie Alyssa Dakes, I thought it was Davis, is Dakes, D-A-K-E-S, both 18 years old, are charged with first-degree murder, assault, and arson. Detectives say they are boyfriend and girlfriend. This is the timeline. Investigators say that Koza would operate in the store from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., but will remain at the store after closing. They believed that on the evening of May 24th, Koza was alone in the store by himself from 5 p.m. until he was attacked in the store. Police say his surveillance video from a Davisville gas station not far from the murder scene helped track down the alleged killers. Surveillance video from a BP gas station on West Central Avenue in Davidson captures Koza's vehicle around 9 p.m. The car was seen pulling into the lot, and a woman exiting from the passenger seat walked into the store. The driver appeared to be a man wearing a flannel shirt and a Bass Pro Shop hat, per officials. Detectives were able to identify the man and the woman in the video as Kylie Alyssa Dakes and her boyfriend Jonah Michael Poole. Investigators believe that Dakes and Poole attacked Koza around 5:30 p.m. after putting him in the backseat of his car and drove around, likely to the BP gas station, to purchase gasoline, which may have been used to start the fire. The couple then returned to the Tropic Bay parking lot, set the vehicle on fire with Koza in it in the rear passenger seat, then fled the scene in their red Lincoln. So they had a car too. The red Lincoln was captured on surveillance video earlier in the day on May 24th near Arundel Mills Mall. Video from the mall surveillance captured the red Lincoln pulling up and parking in the Bass Pro parking lot. Poole and Dakes exited the car and walked into the Bass Pro Shop until around 2:30 p.m. Video from inside the store shows Poole selecting several flannel shirts and a Bass Pro Shop baseball cap and purchasing the clothing. He says what we know about Jonah Poole and Kylie Dakes. Jonah Poole, 18, and Kylie Dakes, 18, are seniors at Southern High School in Anne Arundel County. They have been charged with first and second degree murder, first and second degree assault, conspiracy to commit first and second degree murder, and arson. Poole is now charged in the burglary of the popular Pirates Cove restaurant in Anne Arundel County a week before the break-in and murder charge at Tropics Bay Water Garden. So he broke into another place, like they said in the news article, a famous seafood restaurant a week before he did this. It's a quote here. The cause of death and motive of Koza's death remains under investigation. And this is a quote. We just don't know the motive right now, so we're still looking into that. We're trying to ascertain exactly what led up to this and why they were there in the area. They're at this business. We know there was evidence of a struggle inside the business. Ultimately, surveillance footage shows the suspects in the area. Based on the totality of circumstances of our investigation, we feel very strongly that they are responsible for the murder of the victim, Ms. Koza, in this case, said Justin Mulcahy of the Anne Arundel County Police Department. Ain't that something? These motherfucking this girl and this guy, they're saying they trying to put it together. It sound like a robbery. What you think? That shit sound like a robbery. They went up in that store, came across this guy, you know what I'm saying? A struggling Sudi, a grown-ass man. They both jumped him. Said he had blunt force trauma to the head. They must have beat him into submission while he was fighting one, or they both got him on the ground. He's 67 years old. You know what I'm saying? Beat him down, tie him up, or tied him up. Well, they had subduing to tie the man up. And drive around with him in the car, not knowing what the plan B is. Always a plan A. Go ahead. All gas, no brakes. Always a plan A. But the plan B is subject to change or to be thought about. 18 damn years old. Not thinking about their lives at all. What do? Instead of going somewhere and fucking like 18-year-old people do, and I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? They want to go out there Bonnie and Clyde it. A week before his dumbass robbed the seafood place and you running right along with him. You ain't know he did that? I'm more than sure he ran his mouth, especially if you're a partner in crime is something stupid as arson and a murder. Dumb, man. Oh my God. Like, what are we doing here? Seriously. This is the world we living in now where 18-year-olds are rabidly violent. An 18-year-old girl is nothing to see bloodshed, carnage, violence. It's nothing. Man, I am at my wit's end with this. I don't even know what to do with these stories. I mean, I come up, you know, a lot of y'all ask me where I come up with these stories. A lot of you guys send me these stories. Sometimes I do them. Sometimes I don't have enough time in the day. And I do apologize for those that put the work in and email me stories. It's not that I don't see them. I'm just, you know, I got a lot. And like I have stuff also that I know the audience would like. So I do appreciate you. But I mean, come on, man. Man, when I was 18 years old, I couldn't wait to get out the house. Now these motherfuckers can't wait to go to jail. Or prison. It makes no sense. The very instinctual makeup of a man and woman and their relationship with each other is like out the window with how they relate to each other now. As a woman, you would have some sensibility. Wouldn't you ladies believe that? Hey, if he cared about me, he wouldn't do stuff to get me in trouble or get himself in a position where he would go to jail and go away from me if I'm his main focus and he loves me like he does. You don't even see that no more. Whole mindset, the whole mindset of people done shifted on its axis, and we don't even think like humans no more. You can see that with the proof of the stories I do. What was you going to do robbing a garden supply place? You just wanted money. You probably didn't even have none. Counted it up, put it in his till, and you went in there and did what you did, and now you get what you get. Prison won't fix this type of shit. They need to start eviscerating people. Telling you, because these people get to live. And even though you may think prison is real bad, if you ain't never been there, after a while, you get used to it. Especially when you accept your fate. Hey, this is who I am. This is where I'm at. It is what it is. I'll make the most of it. How is that any justice? This man's gone. He was contributing to society, paying his taxes, most likely, providing a business and service other people could use. He had knowledge people could have used from, learned from, in water ponds and gardens. What did they have? Nothing. But they expected everything when they came in there and took this man, you know, his life. It's crazy. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We can only worry about ourselves out here, and you know that. A lot of people can do their best to raise a good child, and shit like this happens. The temptations are strong out here when it comes to today's youth, especially when those want to get their hands on your children, whether it's commercials, music, movies, etc., or other kids that are losers and want to spread that shit on your kids. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.